What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of shopping and a whole lot of cleaning, getting my guest bedroom ready for my mom to come. She was going to be staying with us, and my guest bedroom just looked an absolute hot mess. It was full of clutter, so I needed to get in here and clean it up. So let's get to it. Cheese. You say cheese? So I'm gonna show y'all the guest bedroom.
Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Do I ever let go? Let go of the days I wish we had. Stop crying over things I can't take back. Not yet.
Okay, so in my defense, it hasn't looked this crazy for long. I came in here the other day to go through these drawers because a lot of Caden's stuff is hand-me-downs from a family friend and then from my nephew. So a lot of stuff was just in these drawers because he couldn't fit it yet. So I came down here to look for him some shoes, which I found, but I didn't take them upstairs. And then as I was going through the drawers, I came across some clothes for Kelsey that I need to take upstairs. So that mess hasn't been here long. And then I just made this mess on the ground and over here this morning. I am on the hunt. Well, so I really wanted to change this bedding in here because I'm just over having a duvet comforter in here. I personally love sleeping with a duvet, but it's a pain to clean after guests leave because I have to just strip the whole bed and take the duvet cover off and wash the duvet insert and all of that. So I'm just gonna switch this bedding to a quilt. And Kaden and I had went to Walmart yesterday to look for a new comforter set or a new quilt set, and I didn't find anything. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I have something at home in one of my vacuum seal bags. So I pulled them all out and was going through them, and I found this blue quilt that I'm gonna use. Gonna put that in the wash and then put all this stuff back in a vacuum seal bag. But I'm thinking that putting a quilt on this bed for guests would be a lot easier. Gonna get in here, make it look good, and I have to get it done today because my mom comes in town tomorrow. So pretty much let's start the race clock. Are you gonna help Mama, Kaden? You gonna help me? That needs to go upstairs. Can you put it upstairs for me? No? Okay. Hey, buddy.
So before we get too far into the video, I want to introduce myself. My name is Karita. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for being here with me today. I am so happy that you are here. Drop me a purple heart down below if you are new or a new subscriber. I would love to welcome you. But yeah, so the day before at Walmart, as you guys just saw, it really wasn't much available in what I was looking for, and I didn't really want anything super plain like the little jersey bed in the bags. They do look really comfortable and soft, but I felt like it was a little too basic, and I really want to redo this whole room and like paint and stuff in here, but I just don't know what direction I want to go in because it is a guest room and it's also our storage. So we park in the garage, so that's why like a lot of our storage stuff is in here, because if we didn't park in the garage, of course we would be using the garage for storage. But yeah, so this room is like multi-use or purpose, and then you see there's a desk over there in the corner. Sometimes my husband works from home in here, so I don't really know what direction I want to go in this room, but eventually I want to redo this room and make it like super cute and make it like a traditional guest bedroom with only bedding and, you know, stuff for guests in here. But that's wishful thinking for now, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get these clothes out of here, get these shoes. These are our coffee tables that go in the living room. I am pretty much done with coffee tables because Caden, the glass in the middle, he's able to like push the glass through and he'll stand up in the table, if that makes sense. Kind of hard to visualize, but anyway, Caden kept pushing the glass out of the table, so I took the tables out, and I actually like how it looks in the living room now with no coffee tables in there. It just looks a little bit more open. So yeah, I put those in here for the meantime just to see how I liked the living room without coffee tables, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How is your weekend going so far? We are in February now. Like the year is just moving, y'all. So how are you guys doing? How is your month going so far?
I know I once broke your heart, but I still love you like I do. Love you like I do. Oh.
Moving right along, I'm going to dust over here really quickly and dust off these picture frames and these shadow boxes I made for the kids, and I wanted to hang them on the wall, but when it came time to make Caden's after I had him, I could not find the black shadow boxes for anything at Michael's, so his ended up being gray, and it ended up being actually smaller than the one that I made for the girls. So I was kind of annoyed that I couldn't find it to make them like perfectly symmetrical. So I don't know where I will eventually put these in the house, but I just love having them as keepsakes. It has like their little sonograms in there and their little baby hat from when they were first born, their footprints, their handprints. I put their little hospital bands in there, and I just love looking at it because it just reminds me of like when they were in my belly and then when they were newborns, because they just goes by so fast. If you're a mom, then you know. And then this picture here is from my husband. It was like our second or third Christmas together, and he was in Afghanistan and got this painted for us, well, for me and Karmen. And I really wanted to hang it up in the house because it used to hang in the house, but now that I have 3 kids, I just kind of feel weird hanging a picture or a portrait of Karmen and I on the wall when I have 2 other kids. So I don't know what I want to do with this picture either, so I just leave it in the guest bedroom now. But moving on to dusting, I also needed to bring a lampshade down here because I recently got new lamps in my bedroom, and I decided to put these lamps down here because they actually go with like what's down here with like a little bit of the glam feature that it has. So I brought the lampshade down, and now I'm going to vacuum. And the stuff over to my right in the corner, again, I don't know what to do with it because it doesn't fit in the garage because we park in the garage. So I just leave it on the side of the bed because no one really goes on that side of the bed, and there's nowhere else really to put it. So just ignore that stuff. And then the stuff in this corner, you really don't see it unless you're in here because it's behind a door, but I don't really have anywhere else in the house to put like my hair dryer and my Bissell Little Green and just like a bunch of random stuff. So I did my best to make the guest bedroom look better and, you know, more open and clean, but my mom is coming, and if you guys have, you know, parents that live out of town, then you know that they're not picky about where they stay and how it looks. So she's always really, you know, nice about not caring that there's other stuff in the room. I try to get everything out of, you know, the main walking area as best as I can. And I know it's not like a traditional YouTube makeover where like I flipped the room and made it all glam and like painted and did furniture and all of that, but it just feels good to get the room nice and clean and ready and welcoming. So the bed in here is our old adjustable bed, and every time people come and stay, they just fall in love with the bed because it's adjustable and it is really comfortable. It really was a very nice bed. Sometimes I miss it because we ended up upgrading to a split king upstairs, and I kind of have a love-hate with the bed upstairs because it is split, so it's two separate mattresses, and sometimes I just want to lay in the middle of the bed and I can't because there's like a small gap in the middle of the bed upstairs. But this bed is so comfortable, and I'm glad that everybody loves it when they get to come over and stay.
So while I was at Walmart, even though I didn't find a comforter, I picked up a few things because I wanted to do a welcome basket for my mom. And I mean, even though she's my mom, she's still a guest. So I picked up a few things just to show her my appreciation for her always coming and being so supportive. I got her some Burt's Bees lip balm. I wish she would focus. I got her some mascara. This is my personal favorite mascara, so I want her to try it. And I always get it in the Black is Black. And she loves this particular popcorn, so I got her the Blaster Butter mini bags. And then I really wanted a 6-pack of this extra sweet tea because she loves this, but they didn't have a 6-pack, and I picked up some pistachios with the shell on, and then her favorite orange juice. And I'm just going to put it all into this little basket and then write a cute little welcome letter. I also picked up the jumbo shrink bags because, as you guys saw earlier, I had a big mess from when I pulled out the comforters and like all my extra bedding, and those bags are about 7 years old, so they weren't shrinking back down. So I wanted to just go ahead and pick up a new set so that I could get them nice and sealed up and put it back under the bed because I just like storing bedding in these type of bags. So I picked those up as well. Now I'm gonna put all this stuff in a basket and wrap it up.
Posting pictures on the gram so other people know that we're more than friends. And ever since you came around, I've never been.
So it is later on in the day, and if you're enjoying this video so far, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I am moving upstairs to put the bedding back into the vacuum seal bags and just kind of get this mess out of the floor. Because I didn't want to leave Karmen's room like this. I just took everything upstairs because this is where a lot of the stuff is, up here in storage. So I brought all the bedding and the extra pillows up here to put them back into the new vacuum bags that I bought. And you guys will see here in a bit, like it just compresses so beautifully and it saves so much space. And I just love using these bags to save space, but also be organized. You know, it makes sense to me to just put everything together. So I put all of the duvet covers in one, and then I also put the duvet in there with it. So if I ever do want to go back to using a duvet cover and a duvet insert in my guest bedding, then I can just pull this bag out and pull out either the gray one or the white one that I have, and then I have brand new bedding to switch out.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't handle your emotions, and I guess that's okay. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown. Promise you won't let me drown.
Like, you guys, come on, you cannot tell me this is not satisfying. I love watching the air come out of these bags and just seeing how much it compresses down. It's amazing. And I love to just put it back under the bed because it's out of sight, out of mind. It's organized and it's good to go. And here is the after of the bedroom. It looks so much better. There's room to walk. It's clean. It's ready for my mom. And I feel good knowing that this room is ready for her. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe before you go. Thank you for being here with me today again. And I will see you guys in next week's video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.